Hello and welcome to IFL's Crafternoon on Facebook. Today I'm going to show you how to make a sunflower door decoration. For this project you will need 3 4-inch grapevine wreaths, silk sunflowers, ribbon, and a glue gun. Let's get started. Today I'm going to be using 2 different kinds of ribbon, but you could only use one. I found this black and gold ribbon and I thought it would look nice with my sunflowers, so I'm just going to cut 2 pieces the same length and hot glue the ends together so that it looks like one piece of ribbon. And I'm going to be needing 3 pieces of this. They're about 8 inches long. This is what we're going to use to hold the grapevine wreaths together. So now that I have that glued together, I'm just going to lay it with the fancy side down and put it through 2 of my grapevine wreaths. And then just use my hot glue gun to glue the ends together, and I'm just measuring to see how much glue I want to use so that my wreaths are about 1 inch apart. And then I'm just going to pull that end tab up and glue those together. I'm going to repeat this with the other piece of ribbon, adding the other grapevine wreath to one of these wreaths. In the end, I'm going to have a chain of 3 wreaths all together using 2 of my pieces of ribbon. To add the sunflowers. When I purchased my sunflowers, they came in a bouquet, so I'm actually just going to pop the sunflowers off of the bouquet because I don't need any of the stems. And mine came in 2 different sizes, so I'm actually going to use 2 of the larger sunflowers and 2 of the smaller sunflowers. So just pull those off, and then I'm also going to use some of the leaves, so I'm going to pull off 2 bunches of the leaves as well. Bottom wreath, I'm going to use one of the larger sunflowers and a set of the leaves. So I'm just here placing that on to see where I want it, and then I'm just going to use hot glue to attach the sunflower to the wreath. And you'll see that the back of your sunflower has a little end on it, and I'm going to just try and push that down in between some of the grapevines so that it sticks pretty nicely. And again, just using glue gun and pressing that down in and holding it for a few seconds. Now I'm going to be adding my sunflowers to my center hoop and to the top, just arranging those so that it looks nice. And I'm going to use the 2 small sunflowers for the center wreath, but that one place isn't very nice, so I'm going to actually hide that under my sunflower. So I'm going to go ahead and turn that around. And that's what is nice about this is you are able to rearrange your wreaths however you need them to be. So I'm going to add 2 sunflowers to this middle one, and then 1 large and some leaves to my top wreath. That all of our sunflowers have been added, it is time to add that last piece of ribbon, and I'm just going to loop that around my top wreath and hot glue it to itself, and this is going to be what we use to hang our wreath on our front door or on our wall, wherever you want it. Have a simple yet beautiful new decoration to hang on your front door. Stay safe and see you next week on IFL's Crafternoon on Facebook.